Welcome back to the Tawny, and yeah, we need to build our own bedrooms for the Tawnists, and maybe some extra bedrooms just to have some in reserve if we decide to start recruiting. What else do I need to do? Get some more dragons, although dragonades are kind of expensive at like 5 grand a piece. Oh well, it is what it is. So let's just chop down some trees so I can have some wood for the housing. And of course, do the 4x4 rooms. And I think it should be good enough for right now. And yeah, that should be the general housing scheme. Anyways, that's the royal clothing completed, so onwards to carpet. Well, that's the housing completed. I just need to put in some lights and yeah, and some floors. But otherwise, it's basically completed. So, do I actually have enough slate to floor it up? I hope so. And Survey says no. Ancient concrete, no. That's not what I need. Right, that's the dumping stockpile for corpses. Except the mechanoids, they don't go there. And I think it's also time to build a rat room. Somewhere over here. With a wooden door, and some poultry tables. Just so the Tawnists have other things to do that's not just chests and horseshoe pins. Lovely, it's now snowing. Oh boy, a manhunter pack. Luckily, I have these walls. That manhunter pack are not my problem. They're about to be somebody else's issue. Alright, so let's just start making some parkas, because I think I need them. Where those parkas be? For right now. Oh, down there. 20 events, and I want one at all times. Of at least 63% quality. And oh yeah, one more thing. Change the policy to at least 63% as well. So that takes care of that. Well, there goes 750 rice. Luckily I brought 440 more rice where that came from. Right, I'm thinking of just putting the temple up here. Because I think we need the temple at this point. Yeah, I need to assign a Arcana Commissaire. So, let's see now. Where's the middle of that building? Because that's where the ritual spot is going. Right there. And do I have enough slate? Yes, I do. For the medium altar. Or something. Although I should probably put in the toms first. Oh boy! The cotton has a blight. That poor shaman merchant. They just walked right into some badgers. Well, anyways, like I said before, the badgers were not my problem. Yep, literally not my problem. I think I might have to rescue some people though. So, rescue. And of course, they're stabilizing Yelleth here. And yeah, they're not gonna die, but we're not taking care of them. Right, so we have a desk. We just don't have any desk rooms, so I'm real sorry about this, but I think you're gonna be sent away. Cause yeah. You're only there to get patched up by yours truly. And by that I mean Teddy. And oh boy, a solar flare to kill off the crops in the freezer. And Teddy's off on a food bench. Have fun, Teddy. Clone farmer named Grill. Clone farm. Oh, you don't do mining. Chemical fascination. Never mind. I'm just trying to pretend you don't exist. And there was a tartar pot, and, well, we have 89 obsidian now. Yoink! Well, there was a trade caravan that paid us a visit, and they left us a gift. Steel breed chat. Yeah, if you remember our religion, well, the problem with that one is double long shots despise short shots. Melee weapons do not count. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Well, that solar panels research, so there's that. Hopefully I can get geothermal power up and running soon. Oh, scared on, you doof. Just go after that, start on. Well, it's beast versus beast now. And yeah, I think our Gideon might be winning. And it did win. Now you three can go back to whatever you're doing. Alright, so our bolt actions are done. So Teddy, when you wake up, go grab that bolt action, and Olive, you grab that other bolt action. Well, I think I might have found what was causing the power issues. It's the electric stone cutter's table. That's 200 watts. That's a lot. Oh hey, random silver dragon. Yoink. At least I hope it's a yoink. Also, why did I leave 171 silver on the floor? Somebody go fetch that. Order is wandering around in a psychotic state. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was ate without table. There's the table literally right there. Right, so I guess this is gonna be our temple right now. When we get that bit set up. Yeah, and I built a couple of solar panels out down here. I don't know why words aren't wording there, but they weren't. And of course I need to power up the temple. Something like this. Well, fiddlesticks. Sirens, don't fight that dragon, please. You, Werner, go off and, actually, all of you, go over here and provide, fire support for Sirens. Well, this is what I have to do with, well, sorry, horse. You got in the way. I hope that horse isn't too wounded by an accidental gunshot. Let's see now. Silver Dragon, death in 12, and Sirius is death in 24. Yeah, I think we're doing better. Mostly because Sirius has fire support from the colonists. Alright, so that's the Red Dragon taken care of, so we're going to take the red, and by Red Dragon I mean Silver Dragon, so we're just going to yoink that for ourselves. And yeah, that's our victory. Teddy, you go haul in the... Oh, Sirius is already doing it. And by that I mean eating it. Well, the Fallen Empire paid us a visit in the form of a trade caravan, and we have a gift. 10 gold. Okay. Oh hey, the temple's done, so let's go set up the auto rituals. Like so. And of course, who's the best at social? That's not me, because you don't do social. I think that might actually be Teddy. Oh, okay, so we're gonna make him the our chronic commissaire when he wakes up. And that was a failed arcade celebration, and there's a solar panel. There's a geothermal power. You know what, let's get the party started. Never mind. Now let's try this one again. Unforgettable. Alright, Teddy, begin roll change. I guess, you're the iconic commissaire. So, let's see now, what do you need for that one, again? Oh yeah, broad wrap. I guess that's Olive's job. And let's make sure we always have a broad wrap in storage. Just like the other one. And here we go. So Teddy's now the now that role. And another dance party. Here's hoping for a person. Hey, Wanderer joins. Shooting, still level 15. Hippity hoppity, yoink. Welcome aboard, you boss. Alright, beautiful top teetotaler. You're gonna fit right in. You need a bolt action, though. So let's just make sure we always have one of those in stock. And now there's a party. And they're also a pretty good researcher, intellectual 13. Best one is Olive at 16. Well, there's an Archotechnic festival going on, and I hope everybody enjoys their time. And they did enjoy their time there. Well, mad boom rats have occurred. Thankfully, I can just forbid the doors and just make sure nobody goes outside. Alright, the dragon is in the base, so that's good. Maybe I should just build a dedicated researching facility so we can just research things faster because we've got like 2 or 3 scientists in the colony at this point. Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. Well, there was going to be a Jubilee of Family, but Lightball wasn't powered for some reason. Yeah, that budget's still a thing. Well, that's the tube television completed. Alright, so did I remember microelectronics? No, I didn't, so that's up next. Along with utility columns. Well, we just had a pretty entertaining artist celebration. And the Wonder was joining, and construction's 11, so... Yoink! Welcome aboard, Zen. We just need to get your bolt action, if we have one for ya. Well, never mind. I guess you're not going to be doing any fighting. It's just off to the Quarry for you. And yeah, now we have another builder, so that's great. You do Quarrying first. Oh, it's that you're a Starjet, so, well, I guess you're not doing that after all. What can I use you for? Oh, another researcher. Sorry, Teddy, you don't do any researching anymore. Alright, so that Jubilee of Family was a fun one. And new lovers, Teddy and Yo Boss. Oh boy! It's the Arms and Met Hive. Right, you lot and, Cirrets. Go report in. That means you, Cirrets. Alright, so that Scyther is dead. Where's the other ones? Oh yeah, down here. Let's just sneak around, this side and just make sure not to piss off the Green Dragon, because I think that's gonna be a mistake. And there's biofuel refining. Send in the dragon first. The other 3 can just stay in the back and provide fire support. Alright, that takes care of that one, so it's time to go do the same thing for the other side as well. Alright, so now the Metroids are fighting the dragon and not the colonists, and that's exactly what I want them to do. Yeah, I think there's a few bolt action rifle wounds for Cirrets from this strategy. Oh well, we can fix it. And yeah, time to go fix Cirrets and haul in the loot, which is the Metroids. Like so. Ooh, breakup, Mortar and Olive. The final straw was slighted. And of course there's a man boom rat, but I don't want to deal with that, so I'm just gonna pretend the outside world doesn't exist. Like so. And now I can make my own hydroponics basins, so that's nice. This just in, local grizzly bear makes a fatal mistake. Olive, where are you? Right. Almost to the doors. And yeah, this is why it was a fatal mistake, because it's just gonna be beaten down by a dragon. Well, that solid door is completed. Onwards to microelectronics. Again, with the whole double pressing the button thingy. Well, that's microelectronics research, so I guess we can start trading for grenades now. So that requires a comms console, and I should just move you into the freezer. Like so, and shuffle some things around. And now the comms console can go there. The real question is, can I even afford one, though? So I'll follow the demos and the, cloth. And we can't even afford one. Oh well, we can just sell off, the steel breach hats and the, plasteel knives, since we're not gonna be using those. And that stereo materials completed, so we can make our own hospitals now. And basic med tech, so we can actually get started on that. I should just do a Zerd rush. Alright, that would be under biotech. Med gestator, med recharger, And that all requires steel that I don't have. Well, Manhunter Pack, you know what that means. The Bulk Goods Trader can handle that themselves. We aren't doing anything about it. Alright, so everybody is inside, and so is the dragon. Oh, it's even deer moss. Well, we have a gift from the, traders and 35 uranium, but I'm not gonna go outside until the deer moss, go away. Oh boy, a Sergeant's ship. Let's see, Pikeman, Lancer, Scyther, Pikeman, Lancer, yeah, I think I'm gonna be building that hallway of traps, now. Cause I think, we just need it. And it looks like we've had our first, tantrum by divorce from Olive. Alright, so there's a party going on. So I'm just gonna let that finish and then go out to the, Sergeant ship. With the dragon. Alright, so everybody is just gonna line up over here. You dragon are gonna go over there. And wait up the Mechanoids. Alright, they're up. Now time for you to leave. Or not. And Teddy's catatonic, Warner's off on a mental break, and it's not looking that good for the Tawny. Hold on, why are you going outside where the Mechanoids are? Oh, to your home. Well, not anymore. Olive. Go rescue Teddy. And you get the extra weapon. Alright, so let's just destroy the Sergeant ship first. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be providing fire support for Sirius. Well, let's hope we don't accidentally hit our dragon. And we did not. Go after the Pikeman Sirius. Cause yeah, that's the other issue. So yeah, this is how I'm gonna be fighting the Mechanoids. Get up close and don't kill that Pikeman Sirius. And just make sure the Lancers are targeting you. Actually. Focus fire on that Lancer. Alright, so that Pikeman is down. And I just need to make sure those lances go down. And they are. So there's just one left. Actually, all of you, go focus fire on the ship instead. Let Sirius handle the last one. Okay, so that takes care of that. And yeah, now it's defeated. You can all go back to whatever you're doing. And you like the advanced opponent and just the components. Alright, Sirius, you go to the hospital. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously picking a fight with the ward when you're so heavily injured? Well, Warner, go save Sirius from his own mistake. Actually, Zin is the fastest one. Alright, never mind. Sirius just ended that fight. Alright, so good news, Sirius is gonna live. We need more dragons. And don't just spend for olive. And everybody is participating in that ritual. And it was cancelled because, no power, go figure. I need to sell off the gold juice, and everything else that's hogging space in my inventory. Not much is hogging space, actually, except for the herbal medicine, so I'm pretty sure we can just get rid of at least half of that. Well, the first basic incubator is online, so that's nice. The real problem is actually putting a dragon egg into it, because we don't have one. Yet. You want that plastic mammoth horse, please? Alright, so that was a fun one, so that was a mood boost to everybody. And here comes another Arcotechnet festival. I hope everybody has a good time, and they did have a good time. And Teddy is back on his feet again. Hooray! Welcome back, Teddy. And hopefully we have a dragon egg, and we do. We can even afford it. Yoink! And now, it's time to load it into the incubator. Like so. Yo boss, don't load that in. And that takes care of that. And it'll be ready in 41.9 days. And we just had a, fun advent of Archism, and the winner is joining, best at skill level 14 of shooting. Housewife. I can always use another person for the Quarry, so, you do this one. Funny that I've, never actually recruited any prisoners this playthrough. And yep, just as I thought, it was a Oryx. Well, she was an Oryx. Alright. Let's just get you set up for success. You can also be another handler. Oh, you just have a small stabby pointy knife. That's gonna be an issue here. Are you any good at cooking? Yes you are, surprisingly enough, so we brought another chef. Right, I don't have enough for bolt attach, and it's 3 components and 60 steel. I have enough. I have the steel, I just don't have the components. Maybe down here we'll have the answer. Never mind, some dating pits have decided to pay us a visit, and I hope they'll get mulched by the Holly of Traps. Oh, they did. Well, not my problem anymore. Alright, so I should have enough granite in the inventory to store, give everybody a granite tile floor. I do, it's just I can't pave underneath the doors. Otherwise it's 216 and not 240. Oh hey, rare turbos and a marriage is on. So that's nice. And of course the turbos are gonna trip every single trap. Go figure. Actually, if they do hit the budget, we can just harvest their horns for money. So that's actually a good thing for me. Of course, we have some hostile visitors. And oh my, I don't think I have a HugsLib traps big enough for this batch. And the heaviest weapon that I'm worried about is the incinerating launcher. Trident, stay inside. I think we're going to give him a poke. Teddy, you need a weapon. Since we don't have the resources for it, seemingly. So, never mind. And here they come. And there they go. And yeah. This is why you did a HugsLib traps. Right, I don't have the space for prisoners, so, well, I'm not keeping anybody from that raid. So, let's just finish them off. And I don't think I can take that one there because I don't have the space for them. Oh hey, one turbo did hit the bucket. Well, that's just free money for me. And I think this is where I'm going to leave off the video for right now. So, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can donate on the purchasing price as $1 a month. There's also the Amazon affiliate route if you want to support the channel that way. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And, there's that if you happen to need anything off of Amazon for whatever reason. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow, so, stay tuned for that one. Bye!